Hello, this is I Eat Your Face, and I've decided to record this video because despite the fact that my channel is extremely inactive, I wouldn't even be obliged to call it a real channel. You guys, 100 of you guys, over 100 of you guys have decided, hey, let's click this subscribe button. His last video 3 months ago, what's it called? A Dragon Tail glitch? Why not? Let's subscribe. And I just want to say, yeah, thanks for that. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but thanks. And, well, this video is going to be one of those videos that I'm just going to ramble on, and there really isn't going to be any music. So if you want to tab out and do something else, that's perfectly understandable. I wouldn't want to listen to a video of just one person talking for several minutes. That just seems boring to me. But anyway, I want to specifically thank Murderface. I am Murderface, I mean, and Russo Plays. I'm sure that their shoutouts are the primary cause for these 112 subscribers. So yeah, thank you guys. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is well, I've actually wanted to do YouTube for a little while, but my current living situation, I kind of live with a family with quite a few people, so obviously a family is going to constitute a lot of noise. So that doesn't really bode well for decent recordings, but so I decided to move my whole setup to another location so that it's more quiet and suitable for recording, and that's half the reason I'm recording this anyway. Well, one thing I would like to apologize about is my mic. I know, it's terrible. It's it's just what I got. If I decide to take this YouTube thing a little bit further, I'll upgrade it, obviously, but you're just gonna have to bear with what I got. Another thing, people are probably gonna expect things like live streams. I can't promise anything about that. My computer isn't really suitable to do things like live streams. I'd compare it to a potato. It's pretty darn bad. It looks cool, but it's pretty bad. So yeah, live streams maybe in the future when I have the opportunity to upgrade, but not now. Though things I do plan on doing, uh, I'd like obviously I'm gonna use it for use this channel for my own benefit, and I'm probably gonna talk about a game that a group of friends and I are working on. It's called Sakaiju. It's on Roblox, just like Brick Bronze. But I'll talk more about that when when I have more stuff to talk about, because the game itself right now, it's playable, but there isn't much to it. So as that updates, I'll probably bring that more on the channel. But other than that, I'm obviously going to be doing Brick Bronze. But I want to focus more on the competitive side of it. So, do some PvP. Disregard this top row. That's just there. Okay, I'm not I'm not about that. Although this is a hidden ability Landorus, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But I want to focus more on the competitive side of this, and I obviously have quite a few Pokemon to use. But yeah, but other than that, I kind of want to also kind of tutor things for PvP. Let me reword that. That was kind of awkward. I want to help improve people, improve the way people go about PvP, because let's face it, a lot of people on Pokemon Brick Bronze are new to Pokemon. This is the game they've started Pokemon with, so I kind of want to help people get into competitive Pokemon because it's pretty fun when you play it. So I'll probably be talking. I'll obviously update people up on updates that affect the meta of the game. You know, like this whole Port Deca update's gonna throw this whole meta for a loop because it's gonna change the mechanics of the game entirely. And so I'll be sure to cover that and how it'll affect Pokemon. And I'll also, you know, give tips and tricks for things like team building and all that. So yeah, that'll be there. Another thing I want to try and do is some Pokemon Showdown. Now I'm not sure how people will feel about that, but I kind of want to take the more fun aspects of Pokemon Showdown. I'm not a fan of laddering the main formats like OU, UU, and all that because people there are there to win, so they're going to use the best Pokemon, the most consistent Pokemon to do so. I'm not a fan of seeing the same things being used over and over and over. I'm not a fan of fighting them. It gets boring. So I'm more interested in the wacky stuff, like this godly gift. What that is, you put an uber Pokemon, like a legendary like Deoxys, on your team, and it distributes its stats to the rest of your party. It's a pretty fun thing to do. That's what I see. That's where I see the fun in Showdown. But alongside that, I also want to step out of Pokemon and try something. Though it's gonna sound corny, I want to try to do some YouTube stuff. Not YouTube, obviously YouTube, but Minecraft. There was one specific thing I loved to do on Minecraft back in the day. It was on a server known as Mineplex, and it was a game called Super Smash Mobs. Now, if you've heard of Super Smash Brother, the whole Super Smash Brothers series, you know, 64, Melee, Brawl, and Wii U, those games, I love those games. Those are extremely fun to play, and I'd love to play that game on Minecraft because when I played it back in the day, I thought I was pretty good, and I think it would be pretty entertaining to watch. So there's that. Uh, though aside, other than that, I really don't know what else to do with this channel. So, like, I can't do things like Pokemon Sun and Moon. I can't do that because I don't have a capture card, and that stuff's expensive. So maybe later down the road when I get my hands on more money, maybe I could do that stuff. But other than that, I I'm pretty much that's my current plan for the channel. So if you guys have any suggestions or what else you might want to see, just let me know in the comments below, and I might get back. Well, I'm obviously going to read them, but I might take your guys' ideas if I like them. Oh, another thing, I want to address the fact that all these Pokemon, I need to get rid of them. So I'm probably gonna set up a date and time that I'll just be in the trade resort in Pokemon Brick Bronze handing these things out. So let me know if you guys are interested in any of these Pokemon. Not these, oh, these down here. I recently rebred them for better versions, so I'll probably hand these out too. But I've got a lot of Pokemon that I wish to get rid of. Let's see, box 47 all the way down to box 26. That's 21 boxes worth of stuff. I need to get rid of it. I want to breed more Pokemon, but I have no room. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And I think that's all I have for you. I think I've addressed everything I want to address, so I want to apologize for how awkward this video was. I've come to realize that it's very awkward to just sit here for several minutes talking to yourself. But yeah, get back to me in the comments what you want, what you think. Should I attempt YouTube and all that stuff? And I guess I might see y'all in the future, so goodbye.